Okay, let's make a video. I don't care anymore. I'm 55 years of age. I just have a problem caring. Let's see. Equip my Buchan spare rifle adjusted. Okay. I fixed my lag that I suffer from by rebooting the entire computer. Now it works really smooth. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe that's better. Not so much glare. I hope you can hear me. The audio is usually pretty good on this Canon camera. Caudadergus puny. I'm running out of ammo. I might depot for $25 today. Some people put $100 every month into this game. Some people have never done a depot in their life. Let's see. Alright. Slash list ignored. I have 73 people on my ignore list. Chester Buddha Vanderbilt ignored. Andrew Jukimo Kaufman. Cool KR1S kid. Rudy Carlos. I couldn't stand him. Rob Flying High. Corsars Polska. Bat Bitch Watek. Gabriel Zeus Nostradamus. Love Harkant Day. Ratu. Little Cookie Girl. Green Toker 1987. If a person types their name in all caps, sometimes I just ignore them just for that. Ratu Dewey Universe. Dr. Shahelia A1. Mordred Grim Weiss. Miss DeGen Gambler. Priscilla Bomb Jr. Chavez. Sancta Michael Saffron Silk Thaddeus. Ace Firefist Williams. Shyless Darklight. He's a nice guy, but he does well on this game. I don't know how much money he makes a day. Probably makes more money than most people in this game. He just stands in one place. I wonder if he has a second account. It's not for me to say. Cookie Crusher. Mr. Marfa White. I don't know much about Shyless. I've asked people. They don't even know who he is. I mean, he spams all day long selling his stuff. Sam Phantom Blackwood. Ray's Syndicate Black Sun. BC Avatar born 2017. Cyberlander. He's a trader who makes you travel a great distance just to buy something from him. So he's not a very accommodating salesman. He's done it to me a couple times. So I just got tired of him. But Cyberlander, he's a long-time player. I just don't care anymore. They'll do fine without me. Eventually what I do is I take everyone off the ignore list and start again. I've done that a couple times. But people annoy me on this game. It's real money we're talking about, that's why. My other issue on this game is the chat English. I know a lot of people are from Europe. I'm from the United States. And even people from the US, they just speak in chat English, so I don't really have much of anybody to talk with. I'm in my 6th society at this point. I'm doing pretty well in my current one. Loris, who is Lore Spade on YouTube, he makes a deed and shares a series of videos. He's pretty good. Another guy I like on YouTube for Entropia Universe is Disciples of Alion. I think that's it. He's from Sweden. He's pretty chill and knows a lot about the game. Loris knows a lot about the game too. He has 4 times as many skill points as I do. I'm 430 points away from 80,000 skill points. Let's see. Something like that. Alright, what are we going to do today? Well, I'm in Port Atlantis. In the killing fields. I call this pathway Death Alley or Death Row, because when I come through, everything dies. I have a cat, level 4. He's my 2nd cat. So there's Bank Never Die. This game is impossible when you have lag. It's unplayable. So I'm glad it works. What a relief. Okay. A tribute challenge. I'm ranked 27 on the Codex. Okay, so there's that. Oh, what did I want to talk about today? Let's go over here. I put a Frankenberry box up with great grains. Be cool to put great brains and have like Frankenberry's brains be a cereal. Okay. I like the monster cereals. There I am. I put some clothes on. Oh, I got the Mach 5 from Speed Racer. Super Dog and Bat Dog. Stimpy. Captain America. Stegosaurus. This is the meaning of life. Okay. Got lots of crap. I'm still moving in. I need lots of stuff. I'm an artist. Well, there's all different kinds of artists. I seem to be one that needs a lot of stuff around for ideas. What do I even want to do today? So there's the meaning of life. I've watched it twice in the last couple days. It took God 6 days to create the earth, and Monty Python just 1 hour and 48 minutes to screw it up. It's a good movie, but it's a problematic movie. Let's see. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, the Wikipedia article. Well, as far as I know, Wikipedia is public domain. So that means I can make a video about this if I want. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, also known simply as The Meaning of Life, is a 1983 British musical sketch comedy film written and performed by the Monty Python troupe, directed by Terry Jones. The Meaning of Life was the last feature film to star all 6 Python members before the death of Graham Chapman in 1989. who played a marvelous King Arthur in The Holy Grail. Unlike Holy Grail and Life of Brian, the film's two predecessors, which each told a single, more or less coherent story, The Meaning of Life returned to the sketch format of the troupe's original television series, and their first film from 12 years earlier, and now for something completely different, which is a real hard watch. They just refilm sketches from the TV show, and it's hard to watch that one. Loosely structured as a series of comic sketches about the various stages of life, it was accompanied by the short film The Crimson Permanent Assurance. And this short film at the beginning of this movie makes it hard to watch. It's really good filmmaking, but it's just hard to care. It's boring. You just sit through it and you suffer. But it's really good. Seeing all these old men turn a office building into a pirate ship. Released on 23rd of June 1983 in the United Kingdom, The Meaning of Life was not as acclaimed as its predecessors, but was still well received critically and was a minor box office success. The film grossed almost $43 million against a $9 million budget. It was screened at the 1983 Cannes Film Festival, where it won the Grand Prix. The film appears in a 2010 list of the top 20 cult films published by the Boston Globe. I don't know if it's a cult film, but I have never seen this poster where it shows the hand of God using a screwdriver into John Cleese's head. There's a lot going on in this movie. Plot. 6 fish in a restaurant's tank greet each other, then see their friend being eaten. This leads them to question the meaning of life. In the first sketch, The Miracle of Birth, maternity doctors ignore a woman in labor while trying to impress the hospital's administrator. In Yorkshire, a Roman Catholic man loses his job and informs his numerous children that he must sell them for scientific experiments. Every sperm is sacred. All the kids, when they were singing that song, they didn't know what the word sperm meant. A Protestant man looks on disapprovingly and proudly remarks that Protestants can use contraception and have sex for pleasure, although his wife observes that they never do. Well, in the movie, they talk about how they had sex twice and thus 2 children. Okay, so plot, cast, production, The Crimson Permanent Assurance, release, box office. Yeah, this film made a lot of money. I wonder where all the money went. So, I don't know. The investors get paid back, right? But certainly, if each of the Python guys each got like $1 million or $2 million, I mean, that would set them off for life, right? If you invest it well. All right. I don't know what goes on with the money they make in Hollywood. Where did the $1 billion go from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit? Where does all that money go? I have no idea. It's a subject I'm interested in. So, Wikipedia, lots of good things to read. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do. This is a dictionary. It's it's a book. It has a hard cover. It has pages. And on the pages is like words printed. Derrick. A large apparatus for lifting and moving heavy objects. It consists of a long beam pivoted at the base of a vertical stationary beam and moved by ropes running on pulleys. 2. A tall tapering framework is over an oil well to support drilling machinery, etc. Then there's the word for derriere. And after all the Latin, it just says the buttocks. That's pretty funny. If you don't know what buttocks is, you have to look up the word buttocks. And then they'll say it refers to the derriere. Okay. There's R2-D2. It's strange that R2-D2 could suddenly just fly in the prequels. That was done so they could turn that into a video game. The meaning of life. It's cathartic. Quentin Tarantino had a hard time with the vomiting scene, but I had a hard time with in Reservoir Dogs with a criminal cutting off the ear of a cop. So there you go, Tarantino. All right, so I guess I'm showing this because you don't have to play a video game all day. You can actually read some things. Because in this game, you're not going to get any good English here. People do this chat speak. Let's go into rookie chat. LMFAO, the slave. Then we'll get more granny talk. Mac, he is my Stony, I guess. Down in this mother blah blah dope game, cause the law can't bleep with me. I am starting to think Mac is old Republican sipping his 23 old Scottish now. I am not a Republican. Nah, he's sipping on that 64 ounce OE. Just pulling you leg, lol, yeah. And hitting that dink my boy. Oh, lol. Okay. How are these people ever going to go to college? Well, funny enough, most of the people writing that stuff, they're in their 20s and 30s. I know a lot of people have ADD, ADHD, and they smoke pot a lot on this game. I know that for a fact. I talk to people. They tell me, yeah, I smoke pot all day while I play this. All right. Well, I don't think they'll pass an English class. I don't know why people online can't write a sentence. But I have to ask people what in the hell they're talking about. Once you start talking to them, they don't even know. They're just spouting off a bunch of crap. But that's this generation. They grew up on phones and video games, and I don't know. I still pick up a book once in a while. 18 minutes. So chances are maybe 2 people will sit and watch this entire video up to this point. Mostly like 5 to 9 people will watch the first minute or 2 and get really bored because my videos suck or whatever, for whatever reason. Yeah, my videos suck. I don't do any editing. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. So this field outside of Port Atlantis. In 6 years of playing this game, I've gotten maybe 3 globals here. I was under the impression you could get a global anywhere from any creature, but that doesn't seem to be the case after testing. Sometimes I think of this as a rip-off game. So I did successfully pull out $100 from this game, and it got transferred to my bank successfully. Then the second time, I was trying to pull out 1,000 because I sold all my AUDs. and the transaction didn't work. So my money got tied up for 2 months, and then I ended up rebuying all the AUDs. I have 144 now. So there's 144 deeds. I have 2 Arcadia Moon deeds. And Entropia Exchange. I have 1 deed Ancient Greece, 2 Calypso Land Deed Trusts, 2 Crystal Palace Space Stations, and 1 New Treasure Island deed. Hey! Well, I got paid. 8, 9, 10 packs. I'll take it. Wow, a pack from Ancient Greece. That's the second time I got paid there. Wow. That is good news. Every pack counts because it can be recycled from ammo into shrapnel into ammo again. Okay, that's basically my video. If you've never seen The Meaning of Life by Monty Python, I highly recommend it. It's a good film. It's a good film. It has problems. The pacing of it is a little off. But they have bonus features on it now. So footage that wasn't put into the movie when it came out, you can now see. I think they were thinking about The Meaning of Life by Douglas Adams. Douglas Adams was becoming really popular with Hitchhiker's Guide at the time. So Monty Python kind of like did their thing with a little nod to Douglas Adams, I think is what happened. Okay, that seemed to be the popular British thing at the time. It works just fine. I'm about to die. Dying is good for you. There's people at Boreas who just run away and turret the poor curbs. Let's see. If I get... No, I'm gonna die. Alright, there you go. I'm dead. Alright, that's the meaning of life. You live, you die. Alright, thanks for watching this 22-minute video. And thank you to the people who made it this far. Alright. I know you suffer. People don't like my voice. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize for my existence and for everything I do.